So real quick, I have a story for you guys and I'm curious what you think about it, what your take is, what your perspective is on this. So I just came home from brunch and I went to this local Turkish spot in my neighborhood. I'm half Turkish. For those of you who don't know, that comes up later in this story. So I'm sitting there waiting for my food and this guy comes in, good looking, fit guy. He comes in with his bicycle and he sits down right behind me. And I noticed that he's extremely chatty and friendly with the server. Like he comments on everything and then he starts commenting on her appearance, like saying, "You have beautiful skin, you don't look a day over 30." And it becomes abundantly clear to me that he's hitting on her like hardcore. Like I thought he was just being friendly at first. And then I realized, like, oh, he's like, he wants to go home with her. He wants to, and he's visiting. He mentioned he was visiting. So I don't think he's like looking for his wife in some random other city. Could be wrong, but I was taken aback just eavesdropping as this is happening behind me. And I felt secondhand, uh, like cringe and secondhand also discomfort for this woman, for the server. And when it was time for me to pay my bill, I was this close to asking her in Turkish, because I speak Turkish, "Are you okay? Are you comfortable? You know, how are you?" And I actually regret that I didn't say anything. But in the moment, I was like, don't be dramatic. Like, she probably doesn't even care. You're just being overly sensitive. And it's like, the time that we now live in that some of us think about this stuff and whatever. But I came home and it bothered me thinking about it. And I thought, that's kind of hypocritical of me to be annoyed or uncomfortable by that encounter when I literally just made a video before this about hitting on a guy myself in a steam room of all places. By the way, I got rejected for those of you who didn't see that video. So I thought, is that hypocritical of me? Like, why does this bother me? Is it different when you're seeing it? Is it because she's a woman? Like, what is the difference? And I realized two things. A, I honestly wonder if I was secretly kind of envious that guys are never that bold with me. And I'm like, of course, it gets wasted on the straight woman who clearly she didn't seem remotely interested in him. Like just listening, she was sheepishly being like, "Oh, thank you," like very awkward responses. But the other important component, other than her not reciprocating, is that she's working. Like she can't even escape this situation if she's uncomfortable. And that I think makes it a weird power dynamic. What do you think about this?